Hello folks, Kyle here, Dark 30 Outdoors. Hey, today I'm going to be talking about custom musky lures. I have had a couple of good friends send musky lures to me. One that was custom painted and then two that were custom built. I feel very honored and privileged that they thought of me to share their custom creations with me. I've done a couple of shorts about these lures, so I've shown them on my channel before, but I kind of wanted to go into depth on some of these things and share a little bit more information. The first one that was sent to me was this lure right here. I'm reasonably certain that it is a 10-inch Jake. That is the shape and style of the bait. And it was custom painted by my friend Don. Don, he also has a YouTube channel, Bucktails Outdoors. That is where he shares his outdoors adventures. And he also has a YouTube channel, a newer one that for his lure painting. I believe it's called Ragged Lures. I'll include both of those channel names down in the description below. So if you want to go check out his YouTube channels, you absolutely can go check that out. But that's kind of a deep, rich fire tiger pattern that he put on that lure. And I'm showing it to you here, but I'm also going to include a little bit of running, a little bit of footage of it running in the water so you can kind of see the action of that bait. It does have very loud rattles. It's a hard plastic bait, and so those rattles do, trying not to hook myself. Makes a lot of noise. Okay, so we're gonna get a zoomed in look at this fire tiger pattern on this bait. The lighting is making it seem really loud and bright, but it's actually more of a deep pattern. If I kind of angle it that way, you see the dark green on the top, and then that little bit of a chartreuse in the center of the bait, and then the belly of the bait is orange, and it's got those deep, rich red eyes. I mean, just an outstanding paint job on that lure. Don, I thank you. I thank you very much. I really appreciate you doing this for me. With all of the lures that I'm sharing today, I did get out one time. I went up to Lake Milton. We're kind of in the hot water period of time for muskies, and I don't usually fish for muskies when it's hot water. But if I can go where there is a cold water spring or some type of a cold water aquifer, the Lake Milton has the Mahoning River that flows into it. It's a much cooler water. When it gets hot in the summertime, it draws muskies into the river. So I tried that. We had a bunch of rain a day and a half before I went up there that I didn't realize they got that much, and the river was muddy and blown out. So I got to put these lures into action, but I did not get them bit. I haven't caught a fish yet, but I've got them some run time, and I'm gonna really focus on musky fishing a little bit more this late summer, early fall, more than I have in the past. So the waters are just starting to kind of get to where they're going to be cooling down. The surface temp's below 80 degrees. So I'll be getting out several more times, and I'll be giving these some more run time. Hopefully can get them chewed up by a muskie. Okay, so these next two lures, these were custom made. The entire lure, basically, outside of the hardware, by my friend Vince. I'll just use his last initial C. People that are muskie diehards, especially in Northeast Ohio, you might be familiar with Vince. He was a frequent muskie hunter on lakes like West Branch, Milton, Leesville, Pymatuning. He also really loved to go down to Piedmont Lake. And also the website Ohio Game Fishing. It was a message board, forum board. He was a big time contributor, especially in the category for lure building. He shared a lot of tips and tricks and advice on building lures. And so these are custom built from Canada Yellow Cedar. They have a custom Lexan lip that he cut himself. The eyes, he made those as well. And then of course the paint jobs, the airbrush paint jobs on them, that's all him as well. About the only thing that's not really custom is the hooks, the split rings, and the wire. These are wire through, by the way, so tremendous quality there. Okay, so taking a closer look at the finish on this Fire Tiger, I forgot to mention he calls these flat shads, kind of for that that very narrow profile that they have. This is a 6-inch flat shad, again with a custom build that is an oversized deep diving lip. And I've run these. Like I said, I made a trip to Lake Milton, and these pull hard. They have a nice aggressive wide wobble, and really thump. And that profile and that size, and of course that paint job, I am sure these are going to get chomped on. The transition from dark at the top to bright on the sides, and then that orange at the bottom. That might be just a bit out of focus. And again, the eyeballs, those are custom as well. So that's the Fire Tiger. Give you an up close look at the Hot Tiger. And again, that same thin profile. That big lip. I mean, huge diving lip, deep diving lip on these crankbaits. The eyeballs. Just a great pattern. Awesome looking bait. I cannot thank you enough for these, Vince. Both of these lures, man, they are just super sharp. Awesome action. And I'm sure they're going to get chomped. I'm looking forward to getting out. Probably get out on Alum Creek at least 3-4 more times. I do want to get up to Clear Fork 2 or 3 times. So I'd say I've probably got another 6 to 8 trips for this year, because my numbers aren't where I want them to be, and hopefully put a few more fish in the net with these custom lures. Wanted to give a little bit more detail about the lures, especially what went into the custom lures that were built. Just wanted to share that information. As always, thanks for watching.